Hello and welcome to part 2 of Let's Play Pokemon Fire Red. I'm your host Heath and I just wanted to show off this funky little thing that's, again, only in Fire Red and Leaf Green from the Pokemon series. Previously on your quest, what you did for the last few steps. It's kind of weird. It shows you what you did in what it considers important. But if you didn't do anything really important last time, sometimes it'll just go, you beat a Hoppip. Actually, do Hoppips appear in the wild in any of the... Probably after the Elite Four, I don't know. But, like, when you haven't done that much, it actually strings together to the point where it's more or less showing you exactly what you've done. But you can always skip it, which is what I've done. And we're back in the game. We've got Sting. I'm not sure if I inspected Sting. I did, I suppose. Careful. Well, let's get back to grinding. This is going to go on for a while. I wanted to start this video with a little note to Blade Edge 1996 because I think a day or two after posting that other video, Blade Edge was the only one to have posted his own version of the story. I'm not saying that in a bad sense because, oh, he's the only one to do it. I was surprised that someone did it so quickly, so I'd like to thank him very much for that, and holy shit, Babe dies quickly. And I also wanted to tell him that while Weedy would be a good name for a Weedle, I don't think Weedy the Kakuna or Weedy the Beedrill would work so much. And Weedy just isn't really a masculine name in my eyes. Sting's first attack! Very weak. But poisons! Yeah, let's hope that's indicative of the future, eh, Sting? Oh, poison didn't end up working anyway. Oh well, I can take that. A critical hit. Alright, that's a pretty good entrance. Saving Babe, and then critical hitting. Yeah, okay. Start as we mean to go on, fast forward. Because I want everyone up to level 8 for when I battled Gary. So, we're fast forwarding through the game already. Oh, thank you, Babe. I'll fast forward through the not in battle stuff, just so that we can enjoy this music that all of us know. I'm almost certain that this part will be interrupted at some point. The reason being, I got home from spending last night at a friend's house and came home in about the middle of the day. I got home and no one was here, and I waited for about 2 hours or so. No one arrived. I called people who were likely to get home soon. None of them answered. That clearly means the second I try to do something that requires quiet and peace and essentially no one bothering me, I'm going to get bothered. For example, my dog has been watching me for the past 5 minutes as I set this all up. I'm in a different room to where I normally am. I'm in the main room of the house, which is right next to the door that we use to get in and out. So I've set it up so that it's very clear that I'm here when someone walks in, because otherwise I'll just try to ignore them, and they'll hear this talking, and they'll get really worried, and they'll walk into my bedroom with, like, a knife, and just recreate the scene from Psycho before realizing that, oh, it's just him. But, yeah, I'm trying to avoid that by allowing them to interrupt us in a very clear and noticeable fashion. But this is the second attempt of part 2, reason being, the first time I attempted part 2, about a minute after I started, everything broke. The power went out, I'm not sure why, it came back on like a minute later, and then Fraps, my recording software, closed, I'm not quite sure why, and then Steam decided it was going to join in. My computer's been getting progressively worse, probably because I'm terrible at maintenance in any way, shape or form. But I'm feeling okay about it anyway. Sting's just doing her little thing, poisoning things unnecessarily. Oh, Sting! Oh, holy balls! Okay, 17, 5 health left. That means that attack did 12 damage. Jesus Christ, that Rattata's got Rattata steroids all up in it. I'm not sure how I endured this game on the Game Boy Advance. It's not that it's a bad game, but just, oh, it starts slower than the others. Like, it starts slower than Red and Blue and Yellow, in my opinion, simply because back in those days, you didn't know shoes existed. You didn't care about running. It was just like, oh my god, I've got live animals and I'm turning them into pure energy and making them vomit fire at each other. I'm making an animal vomit fire on another animal. That is what first gen of Pokemon was all about, in my opinion. Some people will tell you that it was, oh, it's strategy and poor game design, but no. You see, I could make a river dragon that could get angry and destroy shit. Nothing will capture a child's mind better than a river dragon that gets angry and destroys shit. A river dragon that can fly. It can't use fly, but it's flying type, therefore it can use fly. On that note, Garchomp. Half of its bloody Pokedex entries say, this Pokemon flies like a jet. Cool! Oh, it can't learn fly? Okay, whatever. Instead, I'll just use my Golurk to use fly. That's right, my giant undead golem can fly, but my dragon, its Pokedex says it flies like a jet. While I'm doing this, Drowsy's Pokedex entries, almost all of them, refer to the fact that it eats dreams. It is the dream-eating Pokemon. Doesn't learn it through level up. It can only learn Dream Eater through a TM. What the hell? It's strange, isn't it? I like you, Sting. I like you a lot. Okay, now I'm worried. I'm worried because that last Rattata did 12 damage and you just lowered my defense, so now I'm worried. Huh. That last one wasn't a critical hit, was it? I don't remember seeing the words critical hit splash up on my screen like a display of aggression, but it would make sense. I suppose we'll find out, won't we? We will. Okay, I like you, Sting, but you're kind of worrying me. I'll be happy when you get into your protective little shell. You know, evolving to Kakuna, because it's... you know what I mean. So... this entire part's just grinding. I don't remember having to do this in Emerald, but we play with the hand we're dealt. Depending on audience reactions, let me know if you'd like me to just skip the grinding. No, I've got a better idea. I intend to do more of those grinding montages I tried in Emerald. Part of the reason is because I'm comfortable with taking gaps between videos now. I was trying not to for the first part of the Emerald run, and so I sort of had to rush them, but now since I'm okay with making you guys wait a month for a video, I'm okay with taking, 4 days of that month to make a grinding montage and then upload it another 2 weeks later. So maybe I'll do that instead. You'll find out, depending on if I do it or not. I'm very eloquent, guys. Actually, run! Now let's go. Go. Nice and quickly before we end our video. Not a shiny Pidgey. For some reason, I've gone... every time I've seen a wild Pokemon lately, I've been going... Alright, let's see if I can't catch me a Pikachu. Astute viewers will know I can catch them in this patch of grass, because they're worth something. People who think about where I can catch Pikachus. Give me a Pikachu or a Caterpie. Nice. Cool. Alright then, so let's use Poison Sting, because... oh no, Sting's getting slower. You missed. Alright, that'll do it. Pokeball. I didn't need to watch that in normal speed. We all knew it was gonna work. It's a level 4 Caterpie. I didn't need to weaken it for Pete's sake. It is covered with a green skin. When it grows, it sheds the skin, covers itself with silk, and becomes a cocoon. Not a cocoon, nah. Just a cocoon. What should I call this guy? Brainiac! It doesn't look right. Instead, we shall call him... Bloody hell, I've got no idea. Ted! This is Ted the Caterpie! Thematic. He is bashful. Anyway, until next time, thank you for watching. See you later, darling.